Are starting it off today with a different type of video. We're going to do some stocks that have crazy amount of volume going on with them. Starting it off with this new hype stock, GME, GameStop Corporation. I have it here on a monthly chart so you guys can see exactly what just occurred in the last few weeks. We had a nice bull flag consolidation right to where we originally broke out from, where all the hype started. And boom, you had a nice little pump this month and then a pullback, okay? Right now we are actually underneath the POC, which is not the greatest position, but it's because of this nasty wick rejection still coming back to where support is. My thoughts on this, I do think GME is proving to you that, hey, this thing is rounding a bottom, it is finding support, and it has possibility for continuation upside. As I turn on the indicators that I've already basically doodled on, this is what I'm looking for, okay? I'm looking for GME to prove to me that it has support over here around 1580, $16. Between $16 and around $18 is where I would like to long scalp this on a weekly time frame into the target that I'm looking for, which is around $31. That's the best TP, but I will take profit on these indicated levels on the way up, such as $22, $24, probably $30, and then 35, 40, like that. You know, I will ladder myself out because of the fact that with this strong rejection, you are going to get a pullback onto support, but there is so much volume here, right, on this candle that it begs to be retested due to the fact that the rejection of this level is probably because so many institutions had to short it, right? Since this popped up like this, billions were lost. All they did was just re-short their liquidated position. They brought it back down. Now, since it's underneath the previous short, the liquidity has been grabbed of all the over leveraged longs. And as we find support here in the next week or two, or close the month out this way, we can look for upside into the next few weeks and look for retest of the rejection area of $35. And if we can't get into that and hold it for a daily or weekly close, then you'll know that, okay, we're going to probably come grind out this support near, and let me just make this as abundantly clear as possible so there's no confusion. Right there. Hit shift. Yeah, shift. You hold shift and then the thing equalizes itself for you. So let's just do this right here. So this is the little channel I have made for us to accumulate. I'm going to delete this little doodle over here. And this is how I will look at it, right? If this is GME, and you don't need to know what this is, just blindly as an asset. This thing started here, went all the way here, and now it's coming back here. Obviously, if I'm bullish on the stock, am I going to buy over here, here? No. You need to buy on support. You see this distributional head and shoulder. You saw this bear flag. You saw the measured move of that bear flag print into an inverse head and shoulder. You saw the inverse head and shoulder fail. Okay, this is a double top failure, and now it swept the liquidity again. Okay, so this was drive 1. Here's drive 2. Here's the third drive. Okay, this is the juicy one that I always want to try to take a long on. And this one is to be basically testing into the breakdown, which I would hope is the top of the channel around $26. So if we take a long at GME, which, where is it at right now? 19? If it's at 19, oh no, GME is at $23 right now because the market is closed. It closed at 19, pre-market is at $23, okay? So what that tells me is around $24, maybe we find some resistance. Here, let's go to a daily real quick. So today, okay, today, it's already opening over here, right? So it's already playing out the bull flag. It's going to open over here. If it finds resistance at $24 and comes back to 22-ish, I still consider that a buying opportunity. Let's just remove this doodle real quick. We were doing a lot of stuff on higher time frame. Let me delete all this nonsense real quick, and let me just show you a little bit more of a reasonable doodle. Oops, what did I just delete? A reasonable doodle on a lower time frame. Let's turn this up a little bit so it's beastly visual. I don't want to make this green because some people get triggered with the colors and they think it's automatically like okay to take the trade. It's not like that. It's basically you're looking for the trade in that consolidational formation. All right. So we're back to clean chart. I'll leave this way so we can follow up on GME moving forward. Okay, that way it's not like hocus pocus. Like you guys understand the TA and why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. GME earnings is coming up. When is this? June 5th. So that's like 1 week, guys. You better be ready for that. That if there's anything good coming out on the earnings, obviously you're gonna go test back up to the higher levels. What do they do with this $1 billion they cashed out on stock sale? How are they going to utilize that money properly other than lining the CEO and staff's pockets? I don't know, but if they do anything stupid with that money, it's going to show the investors that these guys are just cashing out on the retail hype. You know, the CEO is getting paid and the staff are getting paid, but it doesn't really help the investors or, they're not really getting any kind of return on their investment kind of situation. So just be aware. Now, going back to the daily, what I was trying to show you over here is this bull flag consolidation. Okay, it already is breaking out. Okay, it's already here. Now, what you want to do is if this pulls back into the 22s or the midline of this channel, and you can find some support one more time on that golden pocket and you reclaim this, then obviously you want to go break back up. Now, I'm looking at this point of control over here after the top of the channel, which is $29. Okay, that will be the first level for you to take profit on because of the fact that that is a major volume point of control. And that's basically the gist of this trade. We're looking for this rounding bottom support confirmation. On this rounding bottom, what you want to see is first test here already occurred, okay, on the golden pocket. You're getting a test of this resistance. If at open you fall back down onto $20, it's a higher low. That's bullish for upside continuation. If you drip down lower into $18 and don't go under $18 on the close of the day, then that kind of gives you the oomph that the rest of the week you will look for this double bottom and upside continuation. And if you go on a higher time frame such as weekly, you can see that weekly does not give you that kind of confidence. Weekly says, hey, it wants to go grind down into $16. Okay, so today, tomorrow, you will figure out by the end of this week how this is going to play out. Keep in mind that it's selling off into earnings though right now, okay? And earnings is around the corner. If anything good happens on earning, you're literally sitting on support. It will go retest its overbought condition area. I don't have my EMAs on right now because I only have two indicators. So if you have your EMAs on, you could look for possible areas of, how to trade it. But all I will show you on lower time frame is you have this gap here, right? And you have the bottom gap already filled. Right now you're on the top of that gap. Maybe you go test back up and then you come back, consolidate here, and then roll on up. And then here, let me show you the doodles. Okay, so this area here is basically what we're testing. If you find resistance here on the weekly, it showed you it wants to sell off, right? So just be aware that anything under the midline of this channel, the risk of us gold line and bottom of the channel is there. But outside of this two white lines is, you need to give it some time to show you some divergences or something. On the daily time frame, you are near bottoming out. On the weekly, you have a little bit more space. We have about 3-4 more days for the rest of this week, and then you have the earnings next week. So this is kind of setting up for a long scalp. Please trade this properly. Do not over leverage yourself. Think logically when you take these trades. And yeah, that's basically the gist of this one. So that's it. We're done with GME. Let me quickly go to Tesla now. I want to just follow up with the Tesla TA that I have been basically saying ad nauseum with you guys. Here is the weekly chart. And as I've been telling you guys for the last like long time, we are looking for the pickup and proof that this was support over here at the 140 to 170. Any open and closes above this EMA over here at 170 gives us proof that hey, we want to go test into 190, 200. Elon is going through that secondary vote to see if he's going to get his $50 billion in shares. If he gets his $50 billion in shares, it's in his best interest to go sell it at around $300, not around $200. So the second he gets his approval or denial or whatever, I'm looking for a move like this, okay? And then that's something that you guys need to be prepared for. So the gist of what I'm saying is Tesla is now out of the bearish control zone. It is sitting on support here at 170. Only when I have a weekly close underneath 170 am I looking for downside continuation. Now, another thing with Tesla and Nvidia and crypto is that Dixie is going underneath 104.50. So you should be seeing that little bit upside push. Right now, it's going to open up only $1 higher. So Nvidia right now is the better scalp because I'm going to show you a gap. This one is setting up for a long scalp. Nvidia is looking for a short. GME is looking for a long scalp. I don't know what else other stock I was supposed to go over today, but yeah, this is the thing I'm telling you right here. Uh, the range, man, how do I even explain it on this? I guess I'll do parallel channel, but I'll do it tiny. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is like this is the support now. Inside this little triangle box is the range. The second you start having a weekly close above, what is this, 177? So basically this week a close above 175, 177. You know, like just let's just say 180. If we get that 180 above, next week we're looking for 190, 200, etc. Okay, so the top of our resistance is here. If we close above the resistance, we got continuation in a bullish control a breakout. If we close underneath 177, a little bit more grinding is possible, but still I'm going to say that going under 160 is going to be extremely, extremely difficult unless it's some kind of news-led event like Elon is crying because he didn't get his shares and he's going to throw a temper tantrum at Tesla or something. I don't know, but something that is out of the norm because Tesla's too large of a corporation to just have all those kind of big swings. It's going to be a news catalyst event, which is something that is like insider. You know, it's going to be like Nancy Pelosi is adding more calls on her Tesla position. She wants more Tesla. Something like that will probably make it up. If then a news article was like, "Oh, Nancy Pelosi is selling all her Tesla." And so are other government officials, then you can see it trickle down because she's got like 2 million plus, right, in profit. But there's other people there's like 100 people in the house, right? If all of them got it, that's like $200 million of liquidity they're all going to be looking to get. So how are they going to get that money? They got to dump it, right? So just be aware of that. Tesla upside continuation. I've said this multiple times to you guys. I can even give you guys a quick little doodle as to why I think that. But I mean, doesn't that just look like it wants to break out in a bull flag fashion? If you go on a higher time frame, doesn't that just look like an inverse head and shoulder here, here, here? Like this is your left shoulder. Here's your crazy head. And then here's your other shoulder. And now you just ready to just rip and roar for like a while to the upside. You know, if this is true, okay, logically, if this is true, here's my neckline right here, right? At around 300. Is that 300? Yeah, 300. And then if that's my neckline, that's my head. Oh, I hate when I do it like that. Here's your measured move. You should be looking for something around like 500 bucks. So I know you guys are not gonna understand it or believe it or even be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, I understand that it's not easy to assume these kind of things, but this has been sitting on the chart. If you guys see it, you see it. If you don't see it, wait for it. Let's see if it happens or not. Okay? So that's what I'm gonna leave you for Tesla. I'm gonna actually post this chart on the Discord for everyone. So if you're interested in our Discord server, please feel free to join. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow. So thank you so much. We're done with the Tesla. Let's go lastly to Nvidia, because that is the one that I am looking bad on. There you go, Nvidia. So we had a gap open on Nvidia a couple days ago, and all I've been waiting for is that gap fill. If you look at my previous Nvidia chart, you know that we were trying to long this thing from 400. We were trying to long this from 200 is 160, 180, and 400-ish is where we were taking profit. And this is where I was looking for a possible short or some kind of situation. And then what happened was we didn't get no short. It actually consolidated and had continuation breakout. Now you consolidated even smaller and you have a continuation breakout. All you guys who are Elliott Wave guys, what do you think over here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, that is not true Elliott wave, because you know wave 3 and wave 5 are supposed to be highest, right? So look at it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit. I was supposed to do 6 and 7 at that. Look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blow off top, right? So that's the 7 Elliott waves, and I'm looking for the A, B, C. So it's A, B, C. I'm looking for that A, B, C possibility. Okay? So now that that's out of the way, yeah, I still have this 500 level, because that is something that I will, if it ever goes down there, I will consider buying it. But before that level is going to be this $800 level over here, because that is the new golden pocket on the local consolidation. So let's go back to weekly. Which I used was this order block from this top over here to the bottom over here. That's how I got that golden pocket. And now basically from that golden pocket, it told you if you got this 800, you should be taking profit at 1045 to 1121.97. And basically today at open, we're going to probably tap the top of that target of the take profit. You also have bearish divergence, by the way. Here's your RSI, here's your RSI. If RSI closes like this, you have your bearish divergence. On the 7th wave, there's like no better time to take a little bit of profit. If you are a scalper or like a real trader, you understand this is like where I would be taking my short and where I would be hedging my long if I had that long. Full disclosure, I don't have Nvidia, I don't have Tesla, I don't have GME stock. I have no stocks at all in any of my portfolios. I did cash out the few stocks that I had, which was like UC, which is a maritime shipping company. All my money right now is in spot, in crypto, and 90% of it is in altcoins, all producing passive interest income. I don't really have a fascination with Bitcoin or ETH spot right now. I have the ETF approval just allowed my spot positions to be that much more safer long term. So that's how I see it. Um, Okay, back to this. If this pulls back underneath 155, 145, I will know my short will confirm. I'm immediately going to take profit over here at 1,000, the psychological even number, and I'll immediately take profit over here at 960. And then as these EMAs tap, I will take profit accordingly. Now, do I know how or when this is going to happen? No, they have a split coming up, which is in about like a week and a half. So into that split, it looks like people are riding it up. Once the split up is over, the hype of wanting this stock into the split is up, and then only way you're gonna make money on this stock is if it actually is profitable. Okay, so they have a little bit of a dividend too. So in overbought conditions like this, there's no excitement for me to buy. I'm always looking to hedge or short in these kind of scenarios. So just take that for what it is. This gap is a price inefficiency from 1016 to 950. It's gonna be a magnet. It's gonna try to get filled in time, but it doesn't have to happen right now. Right now, it's professional gap and go. It wants to go hit those resistances. It's gonna consolidate after it hits those resistances. If there is no buying after the split, you'll see it fill out. So it's like one more week we're gonna watch this trade kind of situation. You are in bullish control zone for the daily. The day can go as high as it wants to before it finds rejection. Tomorrow, either today it gets a rejection or tomorrow you will see the real volume come in because it's a holiday week. So tomorrow to the end of the week, you will see the people come back and, you know, reposition themselves accordingly for the month to come. So that's basically all I have for you guys today. I just thought it would be cool to do some of these crazy stocks. So that way you guys have an idea of how I'm doing my TA. If you guys have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. If you guys are interested in trading with me live, please feel free to join the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow. And last but not least, if you could leave me a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. If you have any questions, if you could just leave it in the comment section below or just tell me how I'm doing, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys have time to see the next video. So thank you so much and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.